Hey guys, it's Ernesto and welcome back to yet another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm having a wonderful day. And yes, I am sitting on the floor. So I'm here in my little studio space and I was doing some lighting tests on a still object. Yes, I know I don't shoot still objects. I don't shoot product photography. But you know, when you want to test lighting and basically practice and stuff like that, you pull anything that you can pull. And I pulled this bird that I had in my house, and I'm gonna be testing out some lighting on that object. So that being said, let's jump into this video. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be testing out a 2-light setup. Now, obviously that's not unusual, but the reason why I wanted to do this tutorial is because I wanted to walk you guys through my process of how I build a 2-light setup or 1-light setup or whatever the case may be, but particularly we're going to be doing a 2-light setup. And I'm going to tell you how I get to a 2-light setup. You could get to 2-light setup, you get to 3, 4, 5, 6. It all depends on what your vision is, what your end goal is, and what you're happy with as far as the product is concerned. So what we have here today is 2 Yongnuo speed lights. One speed light is concentrated specifically on the background. Another speed light is concentrated specifically on the subject. And that speed light that's on the subject is basically our main light. Okay, so when I'm building an image or creating an image, the first thing that I make a decision on is what light am I going to use. Am I going to use the ambient light that's available to me? Am I going to use a mixture of the ambient light and the available light? Or am I going to eliminate the available light completely and just create my own light, right? So in this particular setup, it's the latter. I'm going to basically eliminate the light that's in this room and just simply utilize the lights that I'm creating. Okay, so I do have some lights in this room right now, and those lights are basically lighting me. So what I need to do is make sure that I eliminate those lights by utilizing the settings on my camera. So right now I have, as far as settings is concerned, my shutter speed is at 1/25 of a second. My ISO is 100 and my f-stop is 7.1. Okay, so I'm going to take a test shot really quick here and just see if these settings eliminate the light in this room. Okay, so first of all, let me turn off these lights. So the good thing about these Yongnuo lights is because you could basically control the settings from right here. You don't have to get up and touch the lights. You can basically control everything right here. So let me just take a quick test shot and see if the lights are eliminated, the ambient light that is. And it is. I cannot see anything. So the way I go about building a shot is the first thing that I try to do is work with each light individually. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is turn off our main light. So I have these lights put into 2 groups, group A and B. Group A being the main light, group B being the backlight. Okay, so I'm going to turn off group A. So group A is turned off, which again is our main light. I'm going to basically be testing the backlight. Now the backlight, when I was testing this earlier, the backlight was spilling all over the place. So what I had to do was put a snoot on the backlight to help concentrate that light in the spot that I wanted it to hit on the background. Okay, now this setup is very crude and it's something I tossed together just so I could do my testing. But obviously if it works, it works. But if it don't, you basically tweak things until it works. But let's do a test with just that light in the background and see what results we get. Okay. So now you could see from that shot that the subject is not being influenced by that backlight, which was very important. I didn't want that backlight at all to influence our subject. Our subject is basically a silhouette, which is exactly what I want. Okay, as far as the power on that light, by the way, the power on that light is set at 1/64th of a power. I could probably bring that light up a little bit more as far as the power is concerned, but I'll leave it at that because I think that's where I need it to be. I want to see how both of the lights come together. So that was the backlight. So I'm going to turn off the backlight, right? Because this is how I work. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn on group A, which is our main light, and I'm going to test the main light to see how that looks. That's our main light, and I'm getting a good texture of light and shadow, which is exactly what I want on this particular subject. I just want to see some good light and shadows, and the light is not too hard. It's nice and soft, which is what I like. And I also put a black flag behind or to camera left of the subject so that the light is not reflecting and bouncing back onto the subject, because I don't want it to fill in the shadows at all. Now, as you could see in this image, the subject is getting lost in the background. So I don't want that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce that backlight again. So now both of the lights will be on. Okay, so now I'm gonna do another shot. This is a shot with both of the lights on. By the way, our main light is set at, which is group A, set at 1/16th of a power. Okay, so now let's take a test shot here. Okay, so that's our test shot with both lights. Now, I could continue to play with this setup, but I just wanted to show you guys here quickly how you could basically build a shot by, adding lights to taste, right? You just continue to add lights to help build your image. So you could, this simple setup could go from it went from 1 to 2 lights, to 3 lights, to 4 lights, to 5 lights. It could go, on and on until you have your desired look that you're looking for. But the way you get there is introducing one light at a time. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. If it was, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up button on this video. Put some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Please share this video with your friends and family. And guys, if you got this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Whoa, almost lost my camera there. Yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.